Good Saturday afternoon, everybody. This is Dave with Matic Traveling, and it's about 3:30, 79 degrees in Tampa, Florida. And good news, we got our spare battery, and we're going to attempt to do a little long distance ride. We'll see how it goes. I didn't put a full charge on it, and I should double check to see if it works, but we're starting out at 255.5 on the odometer. And we're going to take this road down to Falconberry or Falkenberg Road, and then head south on Falkenberg. And it has all nice bike lanes just like this. So I kind of drove it around today just to see what it looks like. Didn't put the miles on or anything, but this one we've been hitting about 14 miles for a battery. So now this will give us close to 28. We're just going to cut over here and get on the sidewalk, because we're going to have to take the sidewalk down to Falconberry. See if I can get there before the light changes. Oh, turned yellow. So we're going to hit this little button here. Unless it clears up here. Well, yeah, we did a little bit of Uber Eats today. And we did about $50, $60 worth of Uber Eats. So that's what we want to do each day. And I did get my I don't know what this guy's doing. As soon as we get onto a bike lane, it'll be a lot easier. So I'm trying to make a conscious effort to keep this camera, the iPhone, pointed up a little bit more. I've been noticing it's kind of low. So we'll see how this does. I've got it kind of a little bit high. I guess that's how I sit on the bike too. I got my ice bottle water. Should gradually melt during the trip and give me some nice ice cool water to drink down. Fellow biker. Now up here, I got a choice depending on traffic. at this high school, I can cut over to the other side, and then I can get on the bike lane, depending on how traffic is, or I can zip into the school and come up on Falkenberg. Just have to see what traffic looks like. Saturday afternoon, so there's usually more people out on Saturday doing errands and whatnot. So let's take a look here. Oncoming looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to either stop or look over. Nobody coming out of the school. Yeah, it looks good the other way, so let's cut over. And we'll get on this bike lane right here. And then we'll hang a right at the traffic light. And we'll be on the bike lane. So, and going this way seems it's gets better. It's not as crowded, I don't think. But we'll see. So 3:30ish we started. So if I go all the way down to where I want to go at the end there, I didn't really track on how many miles it is, but I'm figuring I should be pretty good. Time-wise, it'll probably be closer to 2 hours. So when I put this online, I'll probably have to either speed it up or do something to lengthen it. I don't think you want to watch 2 hours of biking. But it's definitely busier the other way. And I got my little flashing red beacon on. And I got tennis shoes on. Oop, let me turn my light on so they can see me. Forgot to turn that on, and I got that on now. My horn. Slow it up here. Probably gonna have to get off the bike to stop to move. And just straight. There it is. Just a little bit off, but yeah, this is a beautiful day. Doing about 20 miles an hour. And we'll watch how the battery goes. I think just to be on the safe side, we'll see how far it gets down to 1 bar, and then we'll find a place to switch the batteries out. Because I really don't know how full that new battery is. I had it on the charger for 2 hours. 21 miles an hour. I'm in pedal assist 5, which is the highest, and I'm on Shimano gear number 7, which is the highest. So we are at full tilt, full power. And I got the Onyx tracker on, so it's going to calculate our time in miles. And it'll show the path that we took, the route. So past one of these stoplights, the road narrows, and I think we'll have to jump on. Well, we could probably stay on it, but there's a sidewalk that runs not right next to it, but a little bit ways off that I can jump on too, because it's not as probably not as well used as the regular bike lane here, so I really don't need to watch. Ooh, somebody spun out here and almost took out the palm tree. Crazy drivers in Tampa. So we never went down this way, so this is all virgin area. And I was looking, when I get down to the end of Falkenberg, I might have called it Falkenberg, but it's Falkenberg. I'll zip up on, I think it's 78th Street. And then it comes out here on Eagle Palm. Now here's where I would see it kind of narrows down. So I'm going to jump on the sidewalk here. I mean, I can probably stay on the road, but the sidewalk here seems pretty good. I didn't see that many people using it. And if somebody's on here, we'll just slow down and cruise by them. This kind of gives me a little shade too. When I want to get down to the end of this, I'm going to turn right and take that on 78th Street. There's no sidewalk or no bike lane to be on, so it didn't seem like it was a very heavily used roadway. I actually had a delivery down in this area this morning. I think it was I did some shopping at Target for them. There's about 18 or 19 items. It looks like they were having a birthday party. A lot of treats and ice cream. As far as I look in the distance, I don't see anybody walking on the sidewalk. There were a couple of landscaper guys working on the shrubbery to the right here. They're putting fresh mulch in the shrubbery. So right now we're sitting at 260.0, so it's almost 5 miles we've gone. Wow. didn't think it was 5 miles already, but I guess it is. Kind of scooted across there because there was a car coming up behind. And we're still at full bars on the battery. So I'm pedaling. That kind of helps cut down on the battery use. So it's Saturday, so I'll have one more week here, and then I take off on next Sunday. Alright, here's a crossing here. No cars coming up behind me, and let's see if anybody's coming out. Nope. This will be a real nice loop. Alright, so we're down to this stop sign here. This should be 78th. So what we're going to have to do, I'm going to try it. The sidewalk ends here. So I'm going to zip out on the roadway. And turn right here, and then we'll be on the side of the road here. Because usually people coming up the other way will go on that Falkenberg Road. So this will take up to Eagle Palm, was it? And then we'll cut through that. This is a little, Eagle Palm is a business park. And I got a car coming up behind me. I don't know why they didn't pass me. Once they're turning. Most of the cars would have just taken up or around. Maybe she's a cautious driver, which is good. And see that other guy ain't gonna be waiting around. He's just gonna pass her up, and she looks like she's turning in there. So let's see here. Let's say this. I think this is about a mile or so to Eagle Palm. We're doing really good on the battery. I'm surprised. 261.5. So that's 6 miles. So this little route, we might be able to do it in one battery. See this now? This is a newer apartment complex or condos on the right hand side, and kind of looks like part of their deal was that they provided a bike lane, but it ends right after the development. Kind of going into the wind now. And we got a narrow bridge, but there's no traffic coming up behind me. Right where that Jeep is coming out, that's Eagle Palm. That's where we're going to turn right. High school? And if I remember right, when we get down to the end of here, this is like a little mile, I think a mile or so long. It brings us back out on Falkenberg. And I'll just have to swing into the turn lane, the left-hand turn lane. We just dropped down 1 bar. Now we're at 4 bars left. Yeah, so this will be the last day of biking. The daylight savings is ending. So when we started it was 3:30, so that's going to be like 2:30. Alright, so we got a traffic light coming up here. And we're going to swing over to this turn lane. We'll stay in the dashed area in case somebody comes up behind us and needs to turn. Now, the only thing is, I wonder if it'll trigger the turn if I got to sit here. There's our green signal. Cut through the intersection here. And I think, well, we can stay right on the bike trail. This is where it widens out again. We'll be on the bike lane now. So I was going to take this all the way up to 301. spare battery in my back basket. It's got 2-hour charge on it, so whatever they shipped it out at, which is usually 50% or less, I think. So whatever 2 hours of charge is on there, I'll put a real good charge on it tonight. Bank of clouds moving in, which is good. All right, down 2 battery bars, got 3 left. Definitely going into a headwind. Might be able to time this out pretty good at the next light. Just turned red, so hopefully it'll be green when we pull up to it. this one. This is the Bright House Cable Company. The cable company for the area, Spectrum. All right. So this one's got still a bike lane, but after this darker asphalt, where it turns to lighter, the painting for the bike lane that kind of disappears. So you can barely, faintly see it. On the left-hand side, that's the school. So we're at 10 miles right now. So if we went stay up to the top to 301 and then cut over, came back down this way again, and then back home, that should bring us probably pretty close to 15 miles, I think. We're still on 2 batteries, so maybe what we'll do is we'll swing around and come back on this on the other side, and we'll stop in the parking lot at the school where I can set up the tripod. And we'll show you how that battery switches out. There's a different key than the other batteries because each battery is unique. And I've got the key in my cup holder. Alright, so there's no traffic. I'm going to scoot over this way. This is where I wanted to turn around anyway. And I was kind of looking at another loop. Maybe we'll do that one tomorrow, but it's taking this up to 301 and then crossing over 301 and coming down Progress, I think it is. So we're down to 2 bars. And I could have gone back on the bike lane here, but because I'm used to, well, maybe I can do it when I'm on, get off this corner here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll take the turn into the school. And and then we'll find a spot where we can pull over and change out the battery just to see how many bars are on that. We still had 2 bars left on this one. So there's a school on the right hand side here. And we'll just we'll turn into the parking lot here. And this will give us a chance to. We might have to find a shelter place to set up so the wind don't blow the camera over. Let's set it up right here. All right, be right back. So it got the battery packed in the baggage there, and this one we're sitting at 266.5, so that's exactly 11 miles, and we're down to 2 bars left. So let me set up the tripod. All right, guys, well, we're gonna take out this other one and get it ready to put on. So what we do, pretty simple. Turn the bike off. And it's just a matter of folding the bike. And then what we want to do is take this, turn this key, it's on the bottom here, see why it's not coming out. There. So I had to turn it so it was coming out, but then it's just a matter of there's a little tab in here, and once we get it there's the key for it. Key slides out, and we'll stick the key in here just so we don't lose it. And then we got the other one. Got the key in here. So what we want to do is turn the key in here just so this little nipple is flat. So it's nice and flat now. And this should slide right in here. And let's stick the key back in. And we got that one put in. I'm going to stick this key out of here and put it in my pouch here. And it's just a matter of folding it back. Oh, they had the shipping deal. I was wondering why it wasn't going in. Now, there. Well, turning it on and it's up to 5 bars. So it's pretty close to a full charge on it. So they had this on here just to protect the end of here. So we'll just slide it in there again. And then we'll put the shipping cover back on. First time changing out a battery, so had to bear with me. And then just slide her back in. Have to get some better. Right now I just got a band-aid to keep this closed, or a rubber band. But yep, there it is. There it is. All right, well, we got the battery switched out. We're up to 5 bars again. So that was my first time, obviously, changing out a battery. And we had 2 bars left and we're at 11 miles. We could easily have gone probably pushing 20 miles. So with the 2 batteries, we probably could do 40 miles. And much longer, or a longer ride if you weren't as heavy as I am. And we were going deadhead into the wind on the way back, so that kind of draws a little bit. There's those two Sandhill Cranes, I think they just live there. Every time I come by, they're there. So here on the way back at this little stretch of road, there's no bike lane. So we're gonna hop on the sidewalk here. I think I told you guys yesterday I got a new safety latch for the handlebar extension ordered from a biking company, because it's been 2 weeks since Jason said that they were going to send it out, but they never did. Not yet. I sent them an email asking when it was coming, and they haven't responded. So I believe it's the right size that I'm getting, and I'm going to go down, take a little loop through this subdivision here. So, you know, I can feel the front of the handlebar wiggle a little bit, so let's go right here. Headlights on or not. Let's see if I can. Yep, it's on. Yeah, people are putting out their Christmas decorations. There's a blow-up turkey. I've seen more yard decorations for turkeys for Thanksgiving now too. Yes, I'm real happy that that battery came in. That means longer rides, so I don't have to worry about going kaput. Like I say, I think I could probably get close to 40 miles out of the tube. And I say with the batteries, you shouldn't run them dry or completely empty. So that's 2 batteries that can be real nice when I go wilderness camping next Sunday. I wonder how, I saw for rent sign on some of these houses. I wonder how much the rent is. It's probably outrageous. Probably about, I bet you, close to $3,000. I could never afford to live here, especially now that I'm retired. It'll blow the horn. She's backing out of the driveway, not even looking. Little kid. It's a nice little loop. So now I can easily do another 20 miles back at the house. Well, let's see if we can time this out. The traffic light coming up. It's red right now. That'll be kind of rough. Now, turn. That's a short one. I'm going to zip back out on the bike lane here. been something going on. That's the third sheriff's car I've seen in this right around here. So we'll turn right here and do a little loop in this subdivision. Christmas decoration. There's Santa and his reindeer out on the front lawn. Didn't take them long. Still got the tires down to, I think, 25. If I was going to do more street riding, I'd probably bump them back up to 35. But that's fine. I only got one more week here. I mean, I could. I mean, I've got the tire little air compressor for the bike. Oh, we dropped down one bar. We really got to watch. Well, we got 2 bars left on the other battery if we need it. I'm going to do another loop around the pond, come back up, and maybe I'll go around my little subdivision. just to round it out, we're 271.6. So we're closing in 4 miles away from 20 miles, which would be the longest that I've rode this bike. Back into the wind again. The other loop I had mapped out goes to the the left, and what is that, 36th Avenue and 70th, and that would take it down to 70th if I remember right. And then there's a bike lane that runs down all the way back to 301. Which would be nice. Maybe we'll do that one tomorrow. Slow down here for cars. Oncoming. Last day. It's daylight savings. Still going to be warm. This whole week is going to be in the 80s. Lows in the 60s. Can't beat that. You just don't get the leaves turning colors. Brand new houses in here. I don't see any for sale signs. I mean, it looks like that's a leasing. Oh, that's a lease? So these are lease units? D.R. Horton. So this road, no bike lane at all. No shoulder. So you got to stay on the sidewalk and dodge the palm trees. Wish they would have made this little turn here a little bit softer. Such a sharp turn. We're just gonna cut across because we can do it. All right. So we're back here again. And we'll jump back out on the road. We'll take this down again, and then we'll cut over to the left subdivision. Do a couple of loop-de-loops. No cars coming, so we're gonna veer off into the turn signal here. No oncoming traffic, which is good. I can just zip around here and take my little loop. Down 2 bars, 3 bars left. Right here and go down to the T cul-de-sac. cross street coming up. Check left, right, clear. Alright, let's see. Clear. $275.5. That's 20 miles. 20 miles and 2 bars left. Or a total of 4 bars left, if you count the other one. We're going to turn left here. This should take us back home. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap it up for this one. Last day of daylight savings. It's going to get darker earlier and lighter earlier in the morning. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Adios.